When legendary rock god Bobby Blotzer says if it wasn't for RATT, Poison wouldn't even be on the map, I tend to agree with him. What's going on, everyone? You're watching Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. If at any point in time you like the video, smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and leave a comment down below. People don't realize how important history is. When RATT put Poison out on tour, so many people got to see this band with roots in Pennsylvania that nobody had ever heard of, okay? And sure, when they got on stage and they took their shirts off, all of the women were going to Bobby. I get it, you know? They had a certain, rock and roll appeal. They had the big hair, they had the rubber pants, they had the pleather boots. Everybody wanted to know Poison. The women would go crazy for Bobby. Some of the heavier set women for Brett and Ricky and the guitar guy, CC. I had to think of the Cadillac, the CC DeVille guy. But the reality of the matter is that it was more than, Bobby's good looks and manly demeanor. It was also the fact that they had catchy songs, Cry Tough. Now that, if you listen to the lyrics and the ba-bum, ba-bum, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Cry Tough, Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Ballads, hard rock songs, obviously all carried by the bass. But the reality of the matter is that if it were not for RATT, multi-platinum rock band that really put them on the map, nobody would know who Poison was. And so I think that, RATT doesn't get the respect, the RSEPCT, or however you say it, that they deserve. And I think that Bobby is in a good place to make this type of comment. If it had been someone more inconsequential in the band like Warren or Steven or Juan, then it would have been like, what are you guys talking about? You didn't write any music. You didn't write, any lyrics. You weren't part of production, pre-production, post-production, mastering. You didn't do anything. You were just like some bum that would come in and do your tracks and go home, like a complete non-factor. But Bobby Blotzer, being one of the sole songwriters for RATT, and being such a hands-on guy behind the glass, in front of the glass, showing Bo Hill how to work the boards and everything. Bobby, really second only to Steven, the voice of RATT, but we all now know that it's not just Steven, it's Steven and Juan together are the voice of RATT. So Steven can't even say he's really the voice of RATT. He's like 75% of the voice, but Juan is that other 25% that creates that RATT voice. But besides the mere singing of RATT, without the drum tracks of Bobby Blotzer, they would have been nothing. Just like, Poison would have been nothing without RATT. I think that's pretty obvious. I think that everybody that came into close contact with RATT did very well. Van Halen lived in the same state as RATT, and they did very well. Motley Crue lived in the same city as RATT, and they did very good. So the Rainbow as a business has done very well because of the fact that it is in close proximity to RATT. So the reality of the matter is that the reality of the matter is Poison would be nobody's. They'd probably be working in a coal mine in Pittsburgh somewhere, if it wasn't for RATT. And I got to tell you, I can't even count the number of East Germans, Czechoslovakians, Polacks, is that how you say Polacks or is it Polish, that tried to cross the Iron Curtain. And the only thing that they wanted to do was hear Bobby Blotzer's iconic drumming on RATT Records and Vinnie Vincent's superb guitar playing on the Invasion records. And a lot of them that made it across late in 1989 never got to see the Invasion, but they might have been able to catch RATT. What were we talking about anyways on this video? I forgot. Oh yeah, Poison. Sorry, there's just so much talk about RATT. If it hadn't have been for RATT, there would be no Poison. I mean, not on the level that we, knew them. They'd be playing the Holiday Inn or the Howard Johnson in Pittsburgh. after working at the mill.